No, you're not early. It's just Scott inverts late as per normal. Ridiculous, keeping us all waiting. We are busy. Oh, Happy Ant's making a proper drink. Oh my god. Wow, it's been an exceptionally busy day for me. Carl just watched. And he's camera shy, so he won't even come and tell you that I'm chatting crap. But that is part of what we're doing, or what Cole's doing, I should say, really. So you can get the general type of feel for it. Over this side, over here, let me just show you over here. We've managed to get all the spiders. Cole's managed to get all the spiders in, and on all the rack in there. We're going to be keeping. Am I right? We're going to be keeping this one, and then the alcove here. This bit's all going to get boarded out next weekend.
Yeah, hopefully.
Next weekend, we're going to pull out the. I think the alcove, is that going to come out to here?
Yeah, same level as that.
Yeah, so that's going to, the shelves here are going to go really far back, because we've got a big bill coming up, which has got a big enclosure in it, so that's going to fit on there absolutely perfect. But yeah, that's going to be pretty cold. We ain't got the heat cables and that running around just yet, but I have got an oil-filled radiator, which I'm just going to whack on 28, keep the whole room heated up at 28. I think. Well, the kitchen is a bit of a mess. It's going to be a bit of a mess until Saturday. So, yeah, don't take credit for his hard work. No, I'm certainly not. Over Happy Ant. Time for Scott to lose his words. Fuck, you've donated like 20 quid or something tonight, mate. I never know what to say. Like I said, like I've always said, it's an absolute privilege to have you guys watching, and it always will be. Where were we? Yeah. Yeah, you've took me off course. I don't know. Over there, obviously, we have to do a bit of. Why are you so on the pedal? That's better, isn't it? Over here, we've got the washing machine, but the sling cupboard is going to be going up here, fully heated. We might put another shelf above where the tumble dryer is and that. When the tumble dryer is on, it won't change temperatures because this is going to be going out the window. Obviously, the snake's up there. Now we've got the second snake, we're going to have to think about another area for put another vid in. But the geckos are going to go over there as well. So again, all this part over here is going to be changing again next weekend. But once this bit's, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, nothing in that one. But all this is going to get primed. I'm going to fill in the tiny little gaps, like there is any, and paint that all up. Probably go black, depending on what Tara wants. The light for the snakes fell down, so I've got to fix that back up tonight. But yeah, absolutely awesome. So chuffed so far. On my live streams, I'm going to be sitting inside the racking, which is just phenomenal. So I'll be able to pull my desk forward, sit in there. When Tara comes in, I can put a little bit man to bed, or just pull it forward a little bit further so we can both get there. That ain't going to be a problem. But more God. Oh, what a day! The only downside we've had is the OBT, mature male OBT, that was due to be coming out this week. He's just messaged me and he's just said, Tara. And I love you too, babe. Have the support of the missus is just absolutely everything, isn't it? What was I going to say now? I completely forgot. That's not me for 20. I don't know what I was on about. What was I talking about? Yeah, the state lights fell down from inside, so we've got to refix that up tonight. We're going to probably leave the majority of rubbish on top of here for now until the weekend. So the kitchen is going to be a bit upside down. Tara's very happy. I'll tell you why Tara's very happy. Because Tara does most of the washing, clothes washing. From your account. No. It all comes out of Tara's account, to be honest. Tara's happy because we've got... This is the washing machine. The washing machine is here. And now the tumble dryer is only here. So she can just put the stuff straight in there. Job done. We've got that down there is a freezer, which will obviously produce a little bit of heat, so that's going to help. The other fridge freezer is here. So this is that's the other fridge. Again, the heat out the back of there. I'm going to put the sliders that require quite high temperatures up the top there for now, because obviously the heat's coming out the back. Oh my God. You can make a hut for Tara's kitchen, essentials out the back door, more animal space. That is a flipping good idea. Oh dear. But yeah, it's going pretty well. So we've done all that. Hopefully the weekend it'll be all completed. The spiders and everything are going to be on the racking before we get it painted, just purely because there's nowhere to put them. So the way I'm going to have to do it is I'm going to have to sort of do half of that, undercoat it, then paint it, and then put the spiders back in, and then do the other half. Do it like that, and I'll probably have to do the racking that gets built this weekend exactly the same as well. Do you know what I mean? I think Tara might have something to say on that. On what? On what? So we have this. That's a fogger which I bought. I think that was on pre-loved actually, or Spock. Got it really cheaply. The guy was actually running it. He's running it on his car somehow. So we are going to do something with that fogger. I'm not quite sure what just yet because of the size of the hose that comes out. So when the hose comes out, I might have to split it down into two so it can go into two different enclosures maybe. We have got the morning geckos, so that might get hooked up onto those, which I'm thinking about putting the morning geckos in there. Do you know what I mean? That might be pretty cool. With the little grow light above it. We'll just have to wait. We'll just have to see now. Tara says, "Build me a shed with the kitchen in it. I'll get a break from the kids and Scott." Oh, Tara's onto something. She's a pain in the bum. She is absolute pain in the bum. But what I am thinking. I told you my ideas are great. I'll show you what I am thinking. If this actually fits, is I think the Scots Army, Scots Inverts one going to go over there. So I'm thinking that to go in there. So that I'm thinking get a frame for that one to go in that gap there. Do you know what I mean? And then probably, hopefully, get the other GBB from Spider Mum's giveaway underneath it. Both of them in there. Might be good, might not. Tara needs a biatch cave. Why is Tara not a mod? She is, isn't she? I don't know if I can do that from this bit. No. Give me 2 seconds. Just I have to go onto the actual live itself via YouTube because I'm reading the comments through StreamYard. Ah, there we go. She is now. I thought she was. Fact check. Hi, Moon. Yeah, I don't think. I think this one is just going to be a bit too big. But we have got to find, because I've been using this one to go under enclosures in the videos. I don't know if you lot have noticed. But Tara got me this with help from Spider Mum. So that's been going on the desk lately with my builds and stuff like that going on top. But the only problem is I'm going to end up, there is already a tiny scratch on it there. So I might have to put that on the wall somewhere as well, or get a piece of perspex or a piece of glass to go on the top of that, and then put enclosures and stuff on, because I do like how it looks with that underneath whatever I'm doing. So what happened with this is Spider Mum's got one with her logo on it and everything, and I was like, that is just unreal. And I said to Tara, I wouldn't mind a banner, so I got some inverts for the old racket. It was going to go up there. So Tara got chatting to Spider Mum, found out where she got hers from, and sent off for this one. So I am pretty damn chuffed with that. But it's vinyl, but it's scratchable. That's the only thing. So I don't know if you guys have seen the videos where it's out on top of the desk and I'm doing stuff on top of it. I'm just worried that I'm going to damage it, and I really don't want, don't want to damage it because I absolutely love it. Oh, I need to try something, says Happy Ann. What do you need to try, Sunshine? It may be a case of tomorrow night, I might have to literally just do the live like this. And that's that. Because, mind you, there is a lot of room. Because look, that's the two desks. So the black desk at the back, I've got to speak to Tara yet, because that's the glass top one. It's a bit taller. And then the other desk is here, which is a lot lower. So I'm thinking about getting rid of the one with the drawers and keeping the other one, purely because the other one just is a lot sturdier and a lot bigger. And then we can get a lot more stuff inside it as well. Because there's spiders and stuff inside that desk at the back as well. And a little dubia colony. What's gone on there? I see. Spider Mum says, woo, Happy. What's he done now? Happy, you're going to be skinned. That is incredible. Just when you are donating, just make sure that it's not too much. You guys today with the donations have literally paid for the king snake to come today, which is absolutely crazy. Which is amazing because I've just been paid and I might be skinned again. Don't tell Tara. But he was supposed to be 40 quid, and I messaged the guy on Friday off pre-loved, and I thought, do you know what? I'm hardly ever cheeky. I hardly ever say, look, can you do it cheaper? Can you do it cheaper than that? And I just thought, do you know what? If I can get it for 30, it will make Tara feel a lot better. Do you know what I mean? So I inboxed him and I said, well, 30 quid. Would you take that? And he said, yeah, as long as you give me a deposit. So we sorted that out via PayPal. And then, lo and behold, he actually come and dropped it off as well. So that snake was only 30 quid. So with the money that you sent across the chats today, that's actually paid for my snake there. So thank you guys so much. And we are going to have to do an epic build on that snake, aren't we, pretty soon. But if anybody is in Coventry with a 3-foot Viv, 3-foot snake Viv, or near to Coventry, please drop me a message if you're not using it, because we do need one for the Cali. We also need a name for that one. We've got Langini, so I wouldn't mind going along the same Harry Potter lines for the Cali King snake as well. Oh, Dave has just ordered a creature crate surprise. I've already had mine. But like I said earlier, this month's creature crate, Robbie's asked me not to release the video because the distribution centre is not too far away. It's like a 15-minute drive. I pay and then I go and pick it up. It just means it just saves them a bit of postage, doesn't it? And I know the inverts get here nice and safe. And if I can go and pick it up, I always will. So I've already got mine for this month. I've already unboxed it. The video is on YouTube, sitting there waiting to go out. But last month when it did, I managed to put my video out about 2 days before everybody else. So the other YouTubers and everybody else knew what they were going to get. So I've agreed to wait till Wednesday. So we're going to send that video out at 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So, but that only reason I get it first is because the distribution centre, the two people that do it are very, very close friends of mine. And I didn't even know until after I'd ordered, because I paid for my creature crate last year, the first one. And I stuck with them and waited, and they went through all that trouble, and eventually it came through. And then I was chatting to Lee actually, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to this person's house. I'll message you later." He said, "That's the people that are doing the distribution." I says, "Well, can I pick mine up today then?" And that's what we're doing. So. Oh, you're only in Daventry? Drop me a message after the live stream, Dave. It's Scott Tasker on Facebook with the channel logo, or you can go Scott's Inverts Facebook page, or you can go to Instagram. Message me that way, because I can't just give you the address and everything. But where's Daventry to them? I think you're probably about 25 minutes to 30 minutes away from them. Dave of Daventry. Daventry Dave. I like Daventry. Dave, have they still got the scrapyard in Daventry on the A5? A45, sorry. I can see a local meetup coming up, you know. Brilliant. I do get the comments delayed. So when you comment, I don't see them straight away. It's like probably about 30-40 second delay before they actually get to me. So Yeah, it's still there. Oh, wicked. I need a bonnet for an Audi. Remember when I said the Mondeo? Oh, man. Just before you guys started donating, the Mondeo literally just ground to a halt, and I had injectors gone and stuff like that. So it was going to cost, I think it was about 1,300 quid to repair. But then my mate's got this Audi A4 Estate, 600 quid. So we did that. So we've got an in-between car for the next year, while we get moved and all the rest of it, and then start saving up for a much better car. Cause it's done 236,000, but it's getting me from A to B, which is the main thing. But it does need a new bonnet because all the paint's gone on the bonnet. So if I get a new bonnet for it, it will look absolutely mint again. So that's why I wanted to know if that scrapyard in Daventry was still open. Call the snake Lupin, says Tara. Professor Lupin, straight from Harry Potter. But Professor Lupin is, he transforms into a werewolf. It's not a bad idea, actually, because werewolves are angry little sods, and apparently these Kelly Kings are angry little sods too. The guy said he's handled it twice, and it's not gone for him. I've had my hand on its back, and it flew off, and then I've put my hand all the way around its body, and it flew off. So a snake called Dave. My YouTube crashed, and it had no internet thing. Oh, Mr. Quabs. What do you really want, Fantasy Geckos? Oh, Fantasy Geckos has just posted a video of Gramastoli Harangi eating. I managed to get the timing perfect with the music. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. When I do it, it's most of the time it's just fluke. It's just absolute fluke. I did one a while ago. It had changes, like it went from one thing to another to another to another, and the music just happened to coincide. I was like, oh, it's so cool. This could end badly. So on the last stream earlier today, this was literally, when I said I just had to go to the door, it'll be about 15 minutes, this was actually delivered. But like I said, you guys with the donations today have literally just paid for this snake. So thank you so much. That is absolutely just incredible. What, Carl? Hello, love.
Go for a shot. Go for a shot run.
Stay in there.
Oh, do you have that?
He's not.
Cool.
I wanted to get used to my smell before I just go in and grab it and pick it up.
Oh, you're not picked it up yet?
No.
Should I have it then? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to bite him.
It's going to bite him.
Oh, well, I'll just take like a little bulldog. They say, mate,
Yeah.
I'm sure I've got pros, but I'm enough. So I'd say female. It's my guess.
Does Carl keep anything?
Ooh.
Where do you think the morning geckos come from, Carl? I've had a couple of spiders from Carl. He keeps frogs as well, don't you?
We've got a couple of frogs. We've got just about everything.
He's got all sorts, terrapins, all sorts.
They live in the garden. Unless it's cold, then they're in the bath.
What Cole does is he's got quite a few slings. No,
she ain't that bad.
I'm getting notifications come over the fucking chat. Yeah, Tyra wants white tree frogs. I want white tree frogs. They're just mind-blowingly gorgeous. Those and the red eyes. But no, what Carl does is he's got a lot of spiders, a hell of a lot of slings. So he's currently growing them up because he don't believe in sending slings out that could possibly die in the post or die when you get them and all the rest of it. He likes to grow up to juvies and then sell them on. So when he's got when the slings are at juvie size, I'll put like a list up. I'll probably put the list on Instagram just because of the Facebook rules, and then you'll see what he's got. Message me, and I'll give the information to Carl and send you a price list and all the rest. Mm. If Carl has a T. Solidonia, sign me up.
Something I can look for. You know what?
Carl don't give a shit. He just goes in for the snake. Never seen it before. Get it here. He said, get it here.
I ain't scared of them. But they are little. They're like little bulldogs when they do bite you. They don't let go.
Yeah, I got to clean his enclosure. He stinks of piss.
Mm. Yeah, that's Aspen for you, to be honest. Beauty. I would say female.
The markings underneath. Still can't believe I got it for £30. Well, you guys bought it for £30, really.
Just be careful when it goes close like that. You go,
These markings.
I'm popping off to the shop, Scott.
All right.
Oh, no, I don't need to. I need a filter. I've got some. There we are. Good to go.
Oh yeah, the Aspen. It's coming and does it.
Yeah, Aspen.
It does smell a wee. The snake actually smells a wee. So I am going to have to message a friend to see if we can put this one in the bath, get it nice and cleaned up, and swap that Aspen out this evening as well. What I want to do is get another Viv, so we can set it up like we have done with the Annery corn, because I'm not a fan of Aspen, not one bit. But it's Anton's, the group Anton's in and I'm in is, what is it now? Reptiles, amphibians, inverts, and fluffy tails, something like that. It's all your guys' fault on that, why I'm getting into snakes. And Anton just sends me pictures and pictures and pictures of GTPs, and I'm like, oh my God, but they are next level money. What colour Viv, Scott? It just doesn't matter, Mr. Krabs, because hi Michael, I can paint it. It doesn't bother me. You can get non-toxic paints and all sorts. So, but I do find it weird how it's got these like straight yellow bits, but then it's got the bands going around.
She is what she is. I keep saying female. So I don't know why you've been told male, but we'll see.
Anybody tell me the sex? Anton, do you want to have a guess?
The better way to judge it is if you're on camera and they can't see. Probably can see that. I would say a male is a lot thinner and probably to about there. I mean, start there. With a lot longer tail.
Anton, if you want me to stop, you can stop sending the dick pics, Anton, but you can carry on sending the snake pics.
Send them to me.
I'll give you Carl's Facebook. You can send them to him. He'll love them. Looks like the snake has a marking on the back of her head that looks like the number 1. It's
I'm just going to stop off the shop.
no worries. Can't see any spurs either. Can you pop it? What? Anton, you got remember my experience with snakes is the anery and now this one. So I've never popped a snake. I'm gonna say I don't know what that means either. Carl might know. I'll ask him when he comes back from the shop. But Carl's got some probes as well, but I don't really like probing, the idea of probing a snake. I'm just going to have you in the background for a short while. Popping is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, says Spider Mom. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt it then. Unless somebody can show me, like, face to face, away from the internet, exactly how to do it, then yeah. Oh, I think I know where you mean, Michael. Do you mean on there? There's the number 1. Although that, to me, that looks more like balls and a willy. I would let someone experienced show you. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. If there's nobody local that can do it, then obviously I'll just wait for Donington, and we'll check it. We'll have a look around and see if somebody's there. But she does smell. She does smell a little bit like, do you know when you go to the zoo and you can smell animal wee? She smells a bit like that. So, has anybody got experience with the kings? With these Cali kings? If so, can I put this one in the bath like I do the anery? Because I'd like to do that and then change the aspin out in this rub at the same time. Of course it does to you, Scott. Oh yeah, the balls and the willy. It's not me that likes balls and willies, it's Carl. That brown is just, I mean, look at the scales. Just look. And that's just one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. I did hear that, Anton, yeah. Come on then, Layla.
Hello.
Got Layla on the stream. She's not been on the stream for ages. She's a little bit nervous around the snakes, isn't you?
I'm not really that nervous around Langini, but that one looks dangerous. I like Langini.
This one can nip you, but that's all it'll do.
So it won't actually hurt.
But can you see the difference in the face and the shape to Langini?
Not really, because I don't really look at them that much.
Oh, okay. She's not the biggest snake fan.
Not the biggest. I'm not really I barely.
They're called hemipennies, if that's spelt correctly. The face on her. I know, yeah. She literally pooed herself, didn't she? Your mum's watching.
No, that's just mean.
Look at the belly as well, look.
That's his belly.
How smooth that is.
You think it's some kind of
Science, says Mr. Krabs. Yeah, Anton, he knows snake autonomy. And he knows GTPs very, very well. Very well. Look at that grip. The snake's not actually with Nangini. Nangini really, really holds on to you quite tightly. This one is just like just enough.
There you go, Smee.
Leo says aye. So Leo is our middle son. He's the one with the autism, and Tara. This is why Tara's not on a lot of the live streams at this time of night, because she has to sit with Leo while he goes to sleep. Otherwise, you just got no chance.
Go away. I'm trying to go after it. No, it's just if your armpit. Can I name this one?
Your mum's already named him Lupin.
No. Why didn't you just call that one Voldemort?
Might be able to get that.
Why not Voldemort? Would have been easier because that was Nangini. That one could be Voldemort. It looks like it don't have a nose.
Wrapped itself around my tripod.
Uh-oh.
Bloody thing. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful snake. And like I said, your donations on the streams tonight have literally paid for us to have this one. Carl says, hi Scott, it's absolutely fine to go in the bath. And I would say it'd be too big to pop, as it's best done when babies. And if you pop over, I'll show you how. Whereabouts are you, Carl? That would be a really good experience. If anything else, that would be brilliant.
Does it have sharp teeth?
Is everyone still awake? Says Dejan. Yes, mate. It's only got 9:15.
Does it have teeth?
Find the lid.
Does it have sharp teeth?
Gonna pop him back now. So. Oh, of course, Carl. Sorry, Carl. My God, mine today, Carl, has just been all over the place. Carl is the crested, bearded, oh my God, I'm losing it. The crested gecko that we got. You've seen him a couple of times in the videos now. Carl is where it came from. And Carl and his missus are two of the nicest people you'll ever meet in this hobby as well. Carl, if you want to copy and paste your Facebook page into the comments, people will be able to come across to you then. Because I think you still got cresties for sale, baby cresties, if I'm right. But if you could show me, that would be phenomenal, mate. Absolutely phenomenal. Like I said earlier, I know, yeah, the crested beardie. Forgive me, I'm tired. We have had a hell of a day. Yesterday, like I said, I went down to, I went up and across the fantastic tarantulas. We we did speak about spiders and stuff like that, but it was more like a couple of friends chatting instead of YouTube, instead of selling spiders and stuff like that. There were none of that. We literally just put phones down, cameras down, all the rest of it. Went for a walk up a massive mountain, and then we come back down it. And the mountain was like this on the way down, so you were leaning back as you were walking down it like this. So today my legs are killing. I still feel a little bit tired, but it was absolutely awesome just to spend some quality time with a friend that I haven't seen for a long time, you know.
Should I put those?
Yeah, it does, and it is taking shape. There's going to be more of this racking is going to be going up, but over here. So a lot of this here is going to be moved. There's actually a little alcove in there. So that alcove is probably, I don't know, twice as far back as what these are. So that's over there. The shelving units are probably going to go about 2.5, 3 foot back. So we can get some bigger enclosures over there and all sorts. The glass cabinet there, that's going. So that's all going to be timbered off down there. This black unit here, this one, this one here, this is going to be staying. But then also to keep the other half happy, what we've done is move the fridge, which was over here. We had the fridge and the fridge freezer and tumble dryer over there. So now we've moved the fridge to there. The tumble dryer is there with the other freezer. So you've still got all this here. We've still got to clean all that, and obviously all this across here as well. We've got to sort that out yet as well. Tara needs another what? All reptiles secretly Draco Malfoy. I'm a Slytherin. Tara and Layla are definitely not. Tara's Gryffindor. What are you?
Ravenclaw.
Layla's into the Ravenclaw. So, for anybody that don't know, Tara's my other half. So she wants another crested. Might have to make that happen. We'll have to have a see. Especially like as a breeder, just literally so close. It's good you still have a little mix pile there. Once cleaned up, extra expansion room. Yeah. Here, over here, above the tumble dryer, I've got another kitchen unit that's going to go there. Literally be able to get about 200-300 slings in it. I'd say probably about 400 slings in that. So that's going to help absolutely loads. If you can see that unit there, that's going to be going up on the wall over here, and it's going to be insulated, consistent temperature, and everything. That's going to be absolutely awesome. But yeah, we have still got a lot more room to go. The enclosures over here, we're going to put the geckos and some other bits over there, but we're still going to have a lot of room left over. There's still going to be space for more, which is always good. The geckos, apart from one, the crested gecko and the morning geckos, they're all coming out of the front room into here as well. And it will just be a lot better set up, especially for because I mean, I have a lot of my subscribers, well, a few of my subscribers, I've now met in person and they've come over as well. So that's always fun. So it'll be a lot easier now with how it's going and how it's going to be set up for when people do come round. But I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get it finished this weekend. It's going to be awesome. Oh, bye, Mr. Krabs. Tara says she don't need a Cresty. She doesn't want a Cresty. She needs another one. Yeah, I did a little clip of the Cresty, and it went into the Lavender Reptiles video, and it was of the Cresty, literally 2-second clip of it jumping from my hand into the branches, and it's just the cutest thing ever. She is a pretty girl. Shall I go and fetch her? Shall I go and see if shall I go and see if the Cresty wants to come out? This is the Cresty that we got off car. Marsh. Let me wash my hands because we've had the snake all over my hands. It's loads of work, always moving everything over, replace, figure out, redo, play stuff, etc. It is, Dijon. It is, mate. It is. If you whack, I mean, I work full time as well. We've got 3 kids and a missus. Got all the animals to feed, maintenance to do, YouTube as well, videos to plan, outings to plan. We do live quite a hectic lifestyle. I mean, back in sort of the 90s, spider people were literally just hidden away, weren't they? Let me go see if I can find the Cresty. See if it's willing to come out onto my hand and come out, and I'll show you her. Give me 2 seconds. Wow, give me about 30 seconds. What's that about? Yeah. Let me go and show them and I'll bring you back in. Gonna grab a gear. Got to do some spider feeding in the house, says Gordon. Yeah, hot and cold air is going to be a pain, but we have got an oil-filled radiator, so we can regulate temperature in here pretty well. He'll probably jump onto the camera. Yeah, look at it. Watch. If he'll do it. That's it. Go on. No. His ears.
She's gonna jump.
Just. She's not. She's actually sitting on my camera lens.
Licking the camera.
Licking the camera. Come on.
Put her too close to anything, she'll jump. She's gonna jump again.
Hey up, Scott's Animal Adventures. I did the feeding yesterday. It's only 12 spiders at the minute, so it's easy to manage. We've got about 170 plus the reptiles and a big fat dog. So Tara's got her now. I posted some photos of them yesterday. Carl's found 2 more tokay eggs. Oh my god. Nadine is Carl's other half. And like I said earlier, they are 2 just absolutely amazing people. And Tara's just telling me, Nadine, that she doesn't want another crested. She needs another one. All I do, full room at 22 degrees. The rest with mats, Repticon control. It's easy for the few spiders that needs 26. Yeah, we've got heat mats and heat cables. But for the next, till we get that all sorted out for next weekend, oil fill radiator is by the back door. I'm going to whack that up to 28 and just let that circulate. The jumper, Dave. Nice, might just look into crested. Got a CWD. Yeah, Dave, with you being in Daventry, there is a crested breeder not too far from you at all. If they've got any left, I don't know. But Tara is absolutely in love with that crested. That and the gecko, the morning geckos, are by far her favourite animals that we've got. Where is it?
She's gone back in.
Gone back in. So the crested's gone back in again.
She jumped into my hair.
Because with crested, you've got to be. What we've learned from research and stuff like that is you, if you're going to handle them, do it for a minimal amount of time as possible, because they will drop their tails at the drop of a hat.
I tried to hide in my hair, so I put it back.
But it's just stunning animal.
And then wrapped herself around my thumb.
But yeah. So we're halfway through doing.
Halfway through messing my kitchen up.
There's always room for one more. There is, Dean. You have to come with me next time we go over Colin and Dean's.
We've got 3 kids.
We'll have to get a babysitter. They're lovely. Yeah, so we're halfway through doing the racking, because we basically just ran out of timber, and it's a bit late now to be drilling and doing what we're doing, the noisy stuff anyway.
The neighbours do it.
Yeah, well, we ain't the neighbours. So, like I was saying, that little opening there is where a chair's going to be. That's going to be my little spot with the desk in front. So when I'm doing videos, when I'm doing rehousing or feedings and stuff like that, I can get everything out, sit there. That'd be absolutely awesome. But over here, that alcove, I cannot wait to get that alcove boarded and wrapped out, because I'm going to have literally shelves that just go right back, and we are going to be able to get some big enclosures that start at the front and go all the way back. Do you know the exoterras that are like kind of like this size and this height, but then they go back really far? We're going to be able to get some of those over there, as well as the geckos and other stuff. Can't wait for the weekend. Nadine, the kids are welcome too. Nadine, one of ours is autistic and literally just goes on a mad one and will scream your house down. Dave says, yeah, need to make space. The Dragon is in a 6x4x2 tank, so it takes up a lot of room. That is a big tank. I also have 6 cats and a fish tank. We've got 6 geckos, the crested gecko, morning geckos. We now have 2 snakes. We've got frogs, toads, 170 spiders, centipedes, vinegaroons, 2 of those. What else have we got? That's about, yeah, that's all we've got at the moment. But we have got more. We have got more room. Charlie Marsh, so are the kids. Oh, our kids are flipping mental. We've got our youngest, Noah, literally just turned 1. He's just a smiling, he smiles, he sleeps, and he eats. And that's Noah. Leo is challenging, like I said, because he is autistic and what have you. But we would not change him for the world. And then Layla, she's 11. She's one of the most intelligent children of her age in the school. She gets top marks and everything. Bring her away from the school and academic world into the normal world, and she really hasn't got a clue. Common sense is like completely lacking. So we do have some right laughs. That's why in a lot of my videos you can hear the kids in the background. I never apologise for them because it is a family house, and you know YouTube comes second to them. So if you can hear the kids in the videos, it's one of them. An arboreal enclosure in that corner. That, Anton, is not a bad idea at all. Now I've got a £5 saved there for the Amazon tree boa. That is not a bad idea. We shall see, my friend. We shall see. I've got more animals. Didn't count my ants yet. I need more ants. Nadine says, my nephew is autistic, so we understand, but obviously it's up to you. The offer is there anytime. Maybe we should then. It's just us. We get a bit worried about, you know, what the people think of him when we go houses, around other people's houses, because he can be quite loud. He can be a bit naughty. He can't say yes, but he can say nay, and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Back PC Hassle, says Bailey's blog. Hope all is well. Bailey's been a supporter of mine literally well before YouTube. And we were chatting earlier and I was explaining what we were thinking about doing. He's done it before in his student gigs, in his student digs. So back in the student days, he did the same, but with the inbuilt gecko enclosure, which is absolutely awesome. But we also have another wall over that way, which has got a tiny bookshelf, big, tall, thin one that stands up. So we've still got more room there as well yet. So we can take that out, put some sort of racking in, but it is right next to a radiator. So I don't think animals will be going in that racking. I think it would just be like cork bark, spare enclosures, dry foods. Any more decor or backgrounds we've got might just go there. Do you know what I mean? Could actually put the hissing cockroaches there, or some feeders there, couldn't we? A breeding colony, maybe dubias. They'd probably appreciate those higher temperatures. My godson is autistic. Do you know what? I think that there's. I mean, I've got, as you lot know, I've got mental health up to the eyeballs, and a lot of my friends in this hobby have as well. But I think we make the world colourful with our wampiness. Our wampiness and madness, well, that normal people just look at us and think we're mad. We think we're completely sane. I think we make the world colourful. Leo, when he's having a good day, he certainly just he will make your world absolutely colourful. But when he's having a bad day, you know, it's like you have to take the good with the bad, don't you? But it's like I said, I'd never apologise for my kids. High moon over Miami. Turning my back on you there, wasn't I, for a second? Sorry, guys. I think what we're going to do. I know I'm going to have a 15-minute, well, 10-15-minute break from the live. Just going to go to the toilet, go and have a quick cigarette. Then we'll come back. We'll pop up the link to the stream to see if anybody wants to join us and just see where it goes. So if there isn't a bad day, you won't enjoy so much the God. That is true. Right, so I'm just going to pop the toilet, going to have a cigarette. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, all right?
I'm quite happy because I can now get to use the dryer without dropping half the clothes on the floor and I can re-wash them. Down there. Oh, I need to phone. You see what's in the paperwork? It's all in there. Including the forms to filled in. And today I've checked the house visit app to let her know I've got them. And the paperwork from paediatrician as well. So hopefully tomorrow she'll text me back and arrange to come out and fill them in. Because if she helps me fill them in, she'll work it. Yeah. I had to change the jeans because of it.
Oh dear.
I just put my pajamas on a bit. Look, yeah. Right. Could you like the suit jacket? Couldn't help it.
Got a wine in a Baroplast container, climbing up the side. Yeah, go back to autism. I think, you know, especially, I mean, I'm 42, so with autism and ADHD and ADD, when I was growing up, it was just like you whacked in like the naughty corner, or you had someone chucked at you, or they just blamed your upbringing or your parents and stuff like that, which was like complete crap. You know, it's chemical imbalances in your brain that you can't do nothing about. So now we're in 2021. I do believe autistic children are literally just going to lead the world into a brighter future, and I think we need to whack it all over the place that they're there and they exist, and we shouldn't ignore them anymore and all the rest of it. Not that most of us don't, but you know, for the few that do, come on.
They need acceptance, not ignorance.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
There you go. Nadine's met some of her closest friend in mental health unit. I would say all my closest friends have something, but it makes the world, like I say, it makes the world so colourful.
I got him.
Yeah, Tara's found the worst. And then some of my closest friends over the years have also been in recovery, like I am as well. But colourful pasts and colourful mental health just leads to, you know, showing you that this world is absolutely amazing. Leo will find like contentment in the strangest of objects and the strangest of things. And when you sit with them and you look at them, how he looks at them, suddenly this boring, mundane object becomes absolutely mind-blowing, amazing. It's mad how it all works, but things that you normally walk past and just absolutely ignore, he kind of, especially in the pushchair, he'll look, and you think, well, what's he looking at? So you look, and then it's just like the whole world, like I said, it's just full of magic. My missus just said the same as Tara. Yeah, definitely. Anton's got. I'm on the autistic scale. I've got ADHD and ADD. Then I've got borderline split personality disorder, clinical depression, and clinical anxiety. But you know, I think that is just that's just like a load of crap. My name's Scott. My mental health condition is Scott. That's how I see it. And I certainly deal with my anxieties a lot different to how a lot of other people do. But Charlie's getting tested for ADHD soon. Oh, Charlie! Hi, Charlie. I know. One of the issues is, Nadine, is forgetting who people are. It does do my head in sometimes, and I do really apologise. But it's like, I mean, going back to like people in recovery as well. You start talking, and you go, "Oh yeah, I'm an ex-drug addict," and you can see on certain people's faces, they're like, "What?" And you see them take a step back, and those ones that take a step back, I usually move closer and go. I think in the back of my head, I'm a recovering addict, I'm not going to catch anything. My life's turned around completely.
Where's the plug gone off the tablet?
No idea.
It was plugged in there.
I don't know.
You probably pilfered it.
So let's whack into the chat.
Oh, it's got the snakes out. It's got a wire.
There's a lesson for everybody. If you're keeping the snake in a rug, make sure it's clipped down properly, otherwise I pop the lid off. So I've just put the link to the stream down in the chat. I think Bailey's book blog wants to come on and join us. Remember, if he does, his name is Judge Jules, because that's who he looks like. He literally like lives in a red room. We were messing around earlier. I said, "Do you ever look at the camera?" And he sent me a video of him, and there he is. He's got this book, and he was like, "Hi, welcome to Bailey's book blog." It was hilarious. It was one of the things where you've just got to be there, I think. You don't want to see my sheet, Alal. In the 80s, they threw easy things at people. In the 90s, they certainly did. Yeah. I don't like to talk about drugs in a positive light, especially on a public outlet. Privately, I might, just purely because I don't want to trigger anybody. But in the 90s, we had some crazy stuff going on. Let me just, boom. So I've just said Bailey. Bailey just messaged me on Facebook, so I've just dropped in the link directly to Facebook. So it might come on. Lewis from Urban Exotics UK has phoned me about 4 times as well, so I just had to drop him a message saying I'm doing a live stream. Yeah, I can hear Tyra in the background just talking about Leo now. She's on about the other night. He was up. Well, he went to bed, eventually fell asleep. Then at 2 o'clock in the morning, he gets up, screaming the absolute house down. The doctors have prescribed him some Movicon because when he does eat, he gets constipated with it. And he seemed to be in pain, and he let wind a couple of times. But then I was like, so I ran a bath. I got in it. And then he come flying in the bathroom. So he got in the bath with me at 2:30 in the morning just to try and chill him out, calm him down. He let about 4 massive farts out, dried him off. He had some milk, and then he eventually dropped back off to sleep. But that's why on some of the videos, I look tired or Tara look tired because normally we are because Leo gets up at stupid o'clock in the morning and just goes on a mad one. Last night he woke up and he gets out of his cot. And I had one eye open, so I opened both my eyes, and there he is. And I was like, "What do you want?" And he just climbed in and cuddled into me. And I went, "You gonna go get back in your bed?" He was like, "No." Gave him his dummy, gave him his blanket. We had a little cuddle for about 20 minutes, and I picked him up, put him back in his bed, and he had his milk and dropped off. But that just happens near enough every night. I use speed on rave parties when start working coke, but that's already like 6 years. Class A's, I finished Class A's almost 6 years ago now, and Class B's and C's were 4 years, I think.
Oh, hello.
Why?
How's it going?
Why?
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Comments, Bailey. I've had 2 courses of the ECT, the electric shock treatment. It's really good for bad experiences in the past, post-traumatic.
Hey, I had.
I don't think people drink beers, they end up at vodka, or when people smoke weed, they end up as heroin. Everyone knows their borders and their risks. Yeah, it's just with drugs, it's just where you take it, isn't it? For somebody like me, if I started smoking weed again, which a lot of people think is completely fine, that will lead me straight back to Class A's and taking coke, crack, and God knows what else. Do you know what I mean? So drugs in general is a no-no. I actually struggle to take paracetamol nowadays as well because I still got it in the back of my mind. I see a cup of paracetamol and imagine diazepam, so I'm like, no. Russell, yes, there is a live tomorrow night, and it's going to be with Second City Serpents. It was more like
that. All right. Am I live and direct as well, or what?
Deja, my drug habit was daily.
Hey.
Let me just turn this up so I can hear you, Bailey.
Well, it could be my end, bud.
Would you like me to close the door?
Yeah.
Might be my end, mate.
No, you're all good.
Today, so I'm not used to this. Yeah, I had like it had reasons but I had proper clinical depression. It was related to like a long-standing health issue I had. Fucking nightmare. fucking hard work. Like,
It is. Battling your own mind is it's fucked up, isn't it?
it's an organ, isn't it? It fails like anything else. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, it's
Hi,
fucking.
Lewis.
I was. Well, I used
Oh,
to see things. Just black holes opening in the middle of nowhere and stuff like that. Just crazy. I mean, for me, it was situational. There was a health reason behind it. I don't actually have like a long-standing diagnosis of anything. It was an extreme situation. It was almost like a kind of PTSD. I didn't sleep for weeks, not a wink, and it drove me. Felt like I was in that film Jacob's Ladder or something, you know.
But clinical depression is what they diagnosed me with, but then I went for a load of counselling, and they found out. They basically went through a load of stuff with me from when I was a child and what happened to me then, and then so I had that clinical depression and some other depression. I can't remember what they said.
Hey everyone, you're right. Yeah, it's fucking. What's modern life? Modern life's hard work, mate, isn't it? Fuck me. Sorry, I don't know if we're allowed to be. We post watershed, we are, aren't we?
Yeah. The channel was actually set to over 18s anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Anson, how's it going, mate?
So that's how we get around it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But you'd be surprised. We had. He's not on. I don't think he's watching at the moment. But there is a young lad that came on, and he did say he was autistic, and he had suffered with depression. He messaged me privately, and we had a massive conversation. To watch the person's videos, you would never ever suspect it.
That's it. I mean, I guess there's anything. I mean, this sort of. Well, it takes your head out of it because you're caring for something other than yourself. That counts for a lot. I feel that, you know.
But then
when I was in
it must
my
be
last. Sorry, yeah.
It must be difficult for like partners because you know Tara sees me when I'm feeling down, and she says stuff. She'll say, "Yeah, but you said that it felt like taking drugs sometimes." So she said, "Don't worry about that." I went, "Yeah, I do. That's right. When I'm feeling really low, I do think about it, but I'm not going to do it because I managed to climb back out of that pit. That's
it, isn't it? But
she says to me sometimes, she says, "Oh, you haven't spoken a word to me tonight." And it's like it's difficult to give an answer. It's like, well, I was not feeling it, which to a normal person they're going to take that really personally. But for me, it's just like, it just touched around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, the last time I had anything close to sort of what you'd argue is true depression, a bit out of sync, I think. But it was just long-term out of work for me. I mean, but I think that's quite a normal one, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's quite a normal sore. That's like an average person's depression. It was just four walls. Just felt, I understand. Long-term unemployed is fucking. Even if you don't particularly like your job, you're getting out and doing. It counts for a lot. That bit of normal real world stuff.
Definitely. That's what's. I think my job and Tara having that stability is what's kept me on the. Well, it's kept me on the straight and narrow. It's helped keep me away from drugs. It's definitely increased my mental health.
Yeah.
Definitely. For the first few weeks having a job, when you've not had one for a while because of clinical depression or whatever, you do struggle with it. It is hard going, and to get up in the morning and to put a shift in,
You're right,
absolutely accurate. It's like going to the gym until your body's used to it again. But now it's like, yeah, get up for it. It's just, I think people in the workplace that are aware of your mental health also need to remember that.
This is to say, I'm fortunate that I don't have sort of any kind of like long-standing issue, like that. There are a couple of people I work with, So I do get it, I do understand it. Yeah, Alson, I've got some. That's called a signal fly above my head. You're not just seeing things.
Andrew is an absolute camera tech guru. So he is currently on OBS, playing around with it, and the quality of that stream that he's
Just
producing
need to get my audio synced up, I think. I don't know.
is flipping awesome.
I'll tell you what this used to come from, Scott, and you'll love this. All this, I used to help set up old school raves and stuff, and then even in club nights. Yeah. This is when I was a school kid and when I was a student. Used to set up proper raves, like on the proper acid parties kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fucking, we used to just hire out all the high end AV stuff. And just have all that. And I used to. Do you remember there's a band that's like Dream Frequency? Enjoy, people like that. I've met the Prodigy in the early '90s. Used to do stuff like that with it. At the old warehouse parties. Exactly, Jurgen. Yeah.
Wow. For people, for anybody younger in the chat, for Bailey to be going off and meeting the Prodigy would be like you guys meeting H or Justin Bieber or anybody that's anybody that's massive at the moment would be kind of on those levels. Do you know what I mean? Prodigy back in the old days were one of the biggest underground slash in your face on the television type bands. They were kind of bringing this. It was like dance music with rock music.
Crossover, weren't it?
And then
like Guilty Generation album.
Then you chuck Keith Flint into that mix, and it's like, whoa.
King quality.
Charlie Marsh, Youngblood. Exactly. He's pushing the boundaries at the moment. So it'd be like you meeting Youngblood.
Oh, right, cool. This is interesting.
Youngblood's flipping brilliant. I do like Youngblood.
Right, I need to get.
He's just done a track with KSI, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
I
want to be a hippie and I want to get stoned on marijuana. Jurgen, take away. Bit of gabba. My God, that's where my hair went. Oh, I wish I could get a picture of me from the old days. Flipping, my hair was down here, like it was like that. Yeah.
I had hair down to the middle of my back until I was 33. But I mean, I liked a bit of rave, I must admit, but I've always been heavy metal, alternative music.
You've got them on. You like the Levelers, don't you?
I love the Levelers. I've always liked alternative music, whether it be like crazy folk music, which the Levelers are, or heavy metal. Marilyn Manson, one of the best bands that I've seen, closely followed by Kasabian. Kasabian, watching those live was just wow.
Do you want me to be I'll be a dick again then. I've worked backstage at Kasabian gigs up in Scotland. Again, it's related to all this stuff. One called Belladrum. I've forgotten exactly. It's just called Belladrum. It's up in Inverness. I was actually showing someone photos of that the other day, actually, today at work.
Wow.
It's got rather messy with Mumford and Sons, stuff like that as well. They do their own. It's really good. They do something called Gentlemen of the Road. But what they have is they have a travelling whiskey bar with them. So for me, someone like me who loves that stuff, that was happy days for me. Free whiskey bar.
Baby Shambles.
Yeah.
They were from Bedworth. So I've been on the sesh with them a few times, and that was
Jesus Christ.
That was mental.
Serious caner.
Yeah, but everybody kept up with him. Don't trust me. It weren't just him.
I get it, mate.
That was taking crap. Trust me. But I am someone to secrecy on some of the parties because just how mad they did actually go.
Yeah.
Drug wise, holy shit. Oh, Charlie's got tickets to see Youngblood in
Nice.
October. Awesome, awesome.
What's for life?
Russell's seen Marilyn Manson twice. I fucking love a bit of Manson, mate.
Dave
It's a bit of a
Hatfield.
shame
Cool.
now when I look at him now when he's like, you know. I mean, this is going back in the days when he put glow sticks up places where glow sticks didn't go. Dave, Young Pups, Floyd, and Maiden, many more my era. Iron Maiden, I was literally. It weren't my parents that was into Iron Maiden; it was my older friends. So,
Yeah, same.
I was listening to a lot of Iron Maiden and Ozzy Osbourne.
Somewhere in Time. I've got that album still somewhere. Caught somewhere in time. Ace.
Yeah, Iron Maiden were, well, still are phenomenal. Original singer.
Stranger in a strange land. Land of ice and snow.
AC/DC as well. I know these are before me, but I still like AC/DC.
What's his name? Brian something. I forget his name.
One of them's did he actually die? It was the bass
He
player.
might have done it. One of them was dead poorly and he gave up for a bit. But yeah, someone might have passed away. I can't remember. There's a in Southport near us. There's a Iron Maiden tribute band who play, and they just absolutely not Iron Maiden. Sorry, AC/DC tribute band. And they just rock the place when they're there. It's mint. I went in. I went in
across the stage with a guitar.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I went into this bar and it was one of them, like, we were all dressed out, dressed to go like posh cocktail bars. Some in my nice shirt and, tidied up kind of thing. Went in this bar and I used to feel at home in places like that. But it was just pretty much like a biker's pub and I looked so out of place, like, at the time. I just laughed, like I said, I was just laughing, like, just looking around at all these proper. And it looked like that scene out of like Terminator 2 or, a proper rocky bar, decent place, getting amongst it. And I'm there, like, dressed to the nines. I was like, wrong dress code for me tonight. Yeah.
Oh, well, I was born and raised up in Nuneaton, and that's where we started the drinking days and the partying days.
Yeah.
And there's like 2 or 3 big pubs in Nuneaton. And there's a backpatch wearing group in Nuneaton, and they're highly respected in the community. And we've been out with them a few times, been to their pub and all the rest of it. And being sort of 18, skinny at the time, going in there, you got these geezers weren't those small geezers. They were massive.
No, they're not,
long greasy hair, the jackets on, they've got the back patch on the back. You're like sitting there drinking a pint going, if I look at him, he's going to fucking kill me. Diana just said, my daughter is autistic. How did your son like the changes? He hasn't been in here yet. He doesn't come in here very often because of the spiders and stuff like that. So we try and restrict him to coming in the kitchen. But we are expecting him to have a couple of days of kicking off because of all this. That's for sure.
You're saying about them rockers. I bet when you got chatting to him, they were the soundest people you knew. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
The bikers
more impressed me like that.
For how rough they look and all the rest of it. And tattoos were associated with criminal activities back in the 90s and stuff like that. They don't read as art for me as what they are now.
Yeah.
But what I discovered was they were some of the most loyal and respectful people out there. They did so much charity work, it was unreal.
Yeah.
They did what they did, but they kept certain areas, on the straight and narrow.
Yes, that was a big deal.
If somebody came into that area, which was, how can I say this?
Yeah,
disrespectful. Let's say if they had criminal activities in their past, which every single person on the planet finds disgusting, they were then removed. So you could take your kids out safe and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you kicked off in their area, good luck.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just got to swap the battery over.
Oh, I'm gonna show you something regarding that, Scott. This is why I'm pretty much. It's brilliant, actually. I just finished work, and you said to me, come and get on the stream." I've just sorted out loads of new kit, running a power pack on the phone here. You know, like a big battery power pack. The only thing I need to do is understand. I need to get my sync up a bit better. Sync. Let's try that. Yeah, we're a bit off, aren't we?
There we go.
We're a fair bit off.
Two seconds. I have to unplug the wire.
Right. It's all right.
Go back.
My audio's unsynced at the moment. I'm just having a faff with that. I don't know
There
which
we
one
go.
it is.
2 seconds. So the only problem with this is the battery. Does my edit?
Got another mic due anyway. So advanced audio properties.
That is my next thing. Is
What, a new mic?
wrong camera. Yeah.
I'll send you that thing. Yeah, I'll send you them batteries as soon as possible.
Sweet as.
Yeah, it should be all right then. So.
Flipping awesome. I still have. Like I said, this one, Bailey. Bailey set this camera up for me over a Facebook call, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've not changed the settings, so this camera I can pick up with or without the Rainox macro and just start firing away. But my macro photographs are done on this camera, which is as old as the hills. But it
You're
works.
what, on your Panasonic? Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
that's not touch screen. But yeah,
I need
I
to
find that
learn
awesome. Do you know what I do like about it? And people are going to say, "You all get it's big and chunky."
Yeah, it works.
It's got some weight to it.
Happy days.
Eek Scorpions? No, not Eek
Never.
Scorpions. Deja, my streaming is bad. Hello, Olive was on.
I wonder if we can see my stuff here.
Oh, it is.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh. They grew up in the same place.
Oh.
On the same street.
Yeah, I think scorpions are really kind of overlooked and underrated in the hobby.
Never species.
It's like you can, you know, I think a lot of people either say you can keep spiders or you keep scorpions, and majority of people keep spiders. But scorpions are also just as cool as the spiders.
Cool.
To start with, you look at them from a distance, and it's like, oh, I'm not getting one. When you do get one, that's when the passion for scorpions starts. It's the same. Well, that's what it was for me. It was also the same for me with centipedes. I weren't too keen on centipedes until I got one, and then the passion kicked in. Mantis as well. I was very much just spiders when I first started out, and I ended up getting a mantis, and it was just like, wow, you know. So maybe Diane, if you do the same, maybe if you get yourself a scorpion, maybe that will kick off your passion for them guys. Then
I've got the Spinnifer died. Sadly, it's just one of them. But I've got that flat rock like troglodytes. Cool.
Oh god, we've got the Samani. No, the Koyaman, is it? There's the sea. We've got the Peter Sai, the Spinnifer, the two others as well. Dale's just sent me a pair, and then we've also got the and then we've got a burrowing scorpion as well.
Yeah, Glabrophons.
Awesome.
What do we call it?
I really want to visit somebody with DWA that's got the DWA Scorpions. Do some filming with them. That would be mind blowing for me. Reptile Innovations. I'm from the States. Is there a better way to send you all money so they don't make you go through the hassle to receive it? I could put the PayPal link in.
I can't get this audio.
DSLR Canon Cybershot SX70 bridge camera. Yeah, I remember you getting that. I do remember you getting that.
For the life of me, I can't get this audio synced. Let's try 100 milliseconds.
The email address I've just popped down into the comments. That's my PayPal one.
That's better.
That avoids everything. I got a Canon 1100 DSLR. This camera's just a vlogging camera, but it's the only camera which will do this. So that focuses in, and then I move away, and it focuses back to me, which is absolutely awesome for when I do like things like unboxing, or if I'm sliding the camera into the enclosure, because all the gravel and that becomes close and it looks wicked, and then you move up to whatever's the actual invert. Well, I think it does.
Wide aperture lens because it lets a lot of light in, so it can focus quick. You see, so yeah, happy days.
I've got a ×10 macro for this, and a wide angle lens. So I've done a short video just to see how it go on the Phomictopus species green femur, doing that happy dance. doing the happy dance, and that's actually filmed with the macro and the wide angle, and it come out pretty good.
It comes out well. I've seen that when you showed us. Yeah, cool.
I mean, Andrew will sit with the settings and he'll research and he'll set his camera. I just go like this and just keep playing until something works.
Yeah,
but that video was actually done with intelligent movie setting on this camera, so it's just out of the box setting.
Yeah, it's at the moment the dilemma I have at the moment is understanding audio delays on this. You've just got to take into account the damn internet, which I'm wired in now. I've got a wire running just for a laugh. Lewis, I know exactly where he means. He means Fox and Goose as well. Proper good. That's exactly the one I meant.
Dave says you're waiting for me to sing Queen. Under Pressure.
Under Pressure. My audio is out.
I'll tell you what I have done with this camera is the screen comes round so I can see the screen, and on the screen I've got the level marker. It looks like a flipping aeroplane. I'll take that off. Because I'm constantly adjusting it, because I look at it and if it's not bang on, I'm like, no, move it.
You can see the tripod on mine. The tripod on mine's set up wrong. So look at the shelves in the back. That isn't my racking. Like, it's actually straight. It's just the tripod is off here.
Where's the red gone? He took the red light out.
Echo. Turn on spiders. Are you not going to work? You look pretty. Oh, yeah. All right.
Echo. Lights off.
You fuck.
That's how you put Bailey in the dark.
Oh shit. Right, let's do Echo. Turn on lamp.
Asshole.
Did that one go off?
No, but it could off.
Echo. Turn on spiders.
Oh, Echo's off, so I'm all right.
We'll do that. Very good, Jurgen. Yeah,
Distance control.
it works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need. What's doing my head in? I need to read up on audio delays because I'm a bit behind here. It's a weird one. I don't know whether I'm before or after, if that makes sense. Oh, how do we do it? We'll suss it. We'll suss it another day. Something to do in private, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm getting another mic anyway, so I'll proper play with that.
I'm looking for a mic.
Get a Rode one.
No, I even did a video about it.
Huh?
I'm looking for Michael. Did you see the video?
Yeah, it's ace.
He won the competition. I've not seen him or heard from him since. So
What
I'm
was
still
his
looking out
name?
for
Michael Taylor?
Michael Foster.
Michael Foster, because there's a Michael Taylor
Yeah.
who's in the group. Like, he's always, yeah. It's just a shame that.
Yeah,
See,
I
that's it.
talked to Michael quite a lot.
That's who I thought it was.
He's
All right,
had
mate.
me
Cool.
groups for the life of me. I can't remember which one. But yeah, Michael's another big supporter of the channel.
Yeah, big time.
Likes, comments, every single live stream, always there. But yeah, still looking for Michael. He's not come forward. A lot of other. I know I should really do another draw, but I don't want to because one person's already won it. Do you know what I mean? And if I do a draw, and then Michael Foster comes forward and says, "Well, I didn't have no internet for 2 months," I'm going to feel well guilty. So I'd rather keep trying to go and find him.
Yeah.
And then go, even if he's unsubscribed from the channel, he's still won. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fair play, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Dersian says he will show up. I hope so. Dersian, do I say your name correctly?
It's Jurgen, isn't it? Jurgen.
Or is it Jurgen?
Like Klinsman, I think.
I do struggle with foreign language pronunciation.
Well, I thought, no disrespect, I thought it was his DJ name, DJ Argen. That's what I thought his name was at first, mate. So I know he likes his Belgian house music. I was like, yeah.
Ah, good. So it is Dersian. I am Michael Foster.
I am Kaiser Soze.
I'm Spartacus.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a festival where that
goes on.
I've been at a festival and it got to about 4 o'clock in the morning. Everywhere's quiet. Everybody's just coming down, stoned out of the boxes, and all you hear is, "I'm Spartacus," and then somebody else goes,
"I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus."
Spartacus.
It's like the film Human Traffic. It's dead accurate, that, isn't it? The party at Human Traffic.
Oh, it's just mad. My name is Rudy De Jong. That's why I did it. Like DJR and Jen was from the 90s when I hosted at General MSN Rooms.
I used to love Belgian new beat stuff, Jurgen. I used to love it.
Yeah.
Primark, Hansel.
I use T-Mail, but it is a bit more expensive. But if you look towards the Philippines, they do it very cheap, but then the postal service is quite high. It's what if this channel kicks off, that's what I'm hopefully going to be able to
move to the Philippines,
order from the Philippines, store at the house, and then just send out from the house. We can all have little dreams, you know.
I know, mate. It's flipping.
MSN chat room communities. My God, can you remember the chat app ICQ?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
An MSN Messenger. My God.
ICQ. That's how I used to get all my copy PlayStation games. Just send people messages on that.
ICQ and MSN. My God, I met a lot of ladies.
Yeah, I had some fun on that. MSN. I used to go on something called Comics Chat. It was, and when you spoke on it, you could be like a little comic cardboard cutout character, like it'd appear on screen. Looks a damn sight better than me, like, so you'd probably rather that now.
Hi and welcome to Scott's Sweatshop. I am Scott, and these are the sweat shoes.
You see that thing Scott's got, that wheel bug? It's ace. I always bang on about it.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely awesome. With work, we've got drawers in the back of the van, right, for the hoses, and they're all inserts, so we call them hose inserts. So that's what work want me to work keep on about doing a parody. Hi and welcome to Scott's Inserts. I'm Scott, and these are the inserts.
I like that, yeah.
So I might do it. Just drop it over the WhatsApp group.
Scott was helping me out the other day. Scott Animal Adventures helping me out with the video stuff. I kept sending him, doing color grading on it.
And Scott is very knowledgeable. Very knowledgeable. Literally, the man, him and Ben, very similar in how they absorb information. Scott, you have a conversation with him, and every bit of information that you've said to him, he's absorbed, and he can then relay. Ben is from Ben's Reptile is something else. He can take that information and apply it to anything. But Scott's knowledge on reptiles that he doesn't even own and has never kept is absolutely incredible.
Showing me he was showing me some of his species the other day. They were ace, them Scott, what you were putting up. Mint. Hint.
I see.
Yeah, that's pretty much that setup you've got now. Is very, very similar to what I used to have. And basically, we woke up one Saturday morning in student gaff, and we just went, right, let's go to home base. Done, built that. Like, it had a laptop. It's not a laptop. It had one of the old tower PCs in it and stuff like that. But yeah, had the gecko in it. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it continuing.
Nice.
Like I said, I can't really show. Or maybe I can.
You'd call it modular, wouldn't you?
Maybe I can. Got a tape measure. Got enclosures down on the floor.
Yeah.
So this part there, that's 16 inches back. But then we can have shelves that are 30 inches back.
Well, yeah, that's happy days, that's a lot of,
going 45 across.
Yeah, hang on, you said inches?
Yep.
Oh, that's a different ball game then.
What do
you mean like 60 centimeters? It is essentially, isn't it? Deep. It's deep, that.
76 centimeters.
Yeah.
By 44 across, which is 112. So if you can imagine that's
the reptile sorted.
Reptiles, and I want to keep the very top one free for when we have egg sacs, because we have got that down there.
Yeah.
Which is for slings and stuff, but I'd rather keep that one for slings that I buy in and stuff like that, because I've got quite a few. There's room in there for about 400, but on a 33-inch shelf by 44, you're looking at a couple of thousand, because in pots like in little sling pots, and then in the shelves stacked on top of each other, mind blowing.
My slings are essentially there where I'm pointing.
I was taking a piss out of Andrew earlier on about him looking at the camera. He's got loads better, hasn't he?
It's a different position. I put it all in a different position now.
It's,
It's sort of peripheral vision, isn't it? I've got the screen here, and then just
it's so difficult because you've got a tripod that's focused and set up on your face, but then your laptop, like my laptop's down here. So I have to look down here to get the comments and then come back up here to answer.
I feel like I'm talking to people properly, looking like this, because I'm actually seeing the text and I can see you as well, you know. So I feel more natural doing that, even though it looks like a bad 1970s broadcast or something, you know, of like Anchorman, where people don't look at the camera.
Well, that's it. You can't.
I feel like I'm doing like
when people are reading the weather and stuff like that, you're looking like this, and they've got their word scroll is going behind the camera, so they can read it, and it looks like they're looking at the camera.
Yeah.
I've done it on a few of my videos, so I've got the words behind the camera, just so it looks. So just some prompts, just a couple of word prompts, so it reminds me of the order of things that I wanted to do it, and it makes it look like then you're looking smash bang into the camera. Do you know what I mean? But for us, it's a bit harder because we haven't got a screen behind the camera. It's always lower or off to the side or on a phone.
I wouldn't have even thought of doing this. I mean, I wouldn't have even thought of doing this business apart from like coming on the streams with you on a Tuesday. And then I like the radio show with Cracks. I would be happy doing the voices, but I had this camera and I thought, well,
why not?
It's 4K, sort it,
yeah. Well, this was 4K and it wasn't even running at 4K until you said, and I was like, oh, I'll check
that.
But the only issue I've got with 4K is when you load a video, my God, it takes forever to load up.
Well, you flipping need a beast of a laptop really for that. You need like a 4 gig card in it.
It's the laptop's all right. It's just editing software. I need to get some editing software.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah, it costs money, but
Premiere Torrent Pro.
But to do video for me, because my phone doesn't hook up to my laptop, so I have to take this camera. If my phone hooked up to the laptop, it'd go onto my camera and it would go onto my phone. Sorry, the footage from this camera in about 2 or 3 minutes. But what happens is I have to Wi-Fi it from my camera to my phone. So an 8-minute video takes about an hour and a half to Wi-Fi across.
Yeah.
All in different sections and stuff. And then it's on my phone, so I put it all on KineMaster, edit it, all the rest of it. Then it's got to process it into an actual film. So that takes about 30 minutes. Then I've got to upload it to YouTube, which takes an hour and a half.
Right, yeah.
So a lot of the time, I can do a video at 6 o'clock, have something to eat, all the rest of it.
Hang your night up.
Then I can start swapping it over to my phone at 7:30. By the time it goes to my phone, it's edited, it's processed, and then it's uploaded to YouTube, because it uploads to YouTube and then it has to process as well. It's about 11 o'clock at night, but then you can't release it straight away. If you want it monetized, you have to wait for the checks to be finished doing, and they can take up to another 24 hours. So
I get you. Yeah,
it can be a pain. I mean, the adverts that are on the start of the videos do not make you money.
No, I've heard that. Yeah,
it's like £5 for every, just under £5 for every 1,000 views.
What I've got to do, I've got this OBS running. What I've got to do later on is I've got to record me basically doing this, like a Muppet, and that's to get audio sync settings right. But because what you do, you run them in Premiere Pro, and it will have the spike in sound, and it'll show you what the milliseconds are and how to do it exact. But at the moment, it's like a Chinese bloody martial arts film here.
Michael, the Taylor's whips are doing absolutely excellent.
Ace.
Sturgeon says, Vida vids, I see why it takes forever. Seems too much work. Sometimes it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work for not much outplay, but you've always got that chance that your channel could take off. Do you know what I mean? And if it does, then all that hard work is paid off. If it doesn't, then you had a go. You did have a go.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
And I can't do. Been into it now for a long time, so I can't just stop just yet. Do you know what I mean? I want to see if this channel will go somewhere. If I don't know.
Well, the fact that you
if I can make a decent impact on the people that watch, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, I mean, I do a scorpion video or a centipede video and it gets hardly any views, and then somebody who comments underneath my video and will say, I'm really glad you did this because there's hardly any information on this species. Thank you so much. And then I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll do more.
Yeah, that's what's
Because I've done quite a few videos that haven't got many views because it's a centipede or it's a scorpion, but the people that have watched it found it really useful. So, Bailey, are you all right by yourself for a second while I go and have a fag?
Yeah.
All right. I should be back in a moment.
Smoking a pancake.
Smoking a pancake.
I think it's worth having a go, Jürgen. You can do it with all sorts, like you can run it off your phone. I just keep playing with this OBS software, and was Anton said before. I've got that primarily what I do is I have a little Instagram thing, and I love taking pictures like macro close-up pictures, but I'm trying to branch out now and do like I'm trying to branch out and do like macro video, and this OBS software is really good for you can change videos. You can so many little things you can configure. Like I've got the little picture there and at the side and stuff like that. I can change it to something else. This little what have we got? There's me little fly in the corner. Let's see if we can swap it with something else. Hours of fun, really. Turns out I love faffing with stuff like this. What have we got? What have we got on video? Let's get an actual creature or something. Let's see if there's something. A pet invert. There's a. Where is it? Yeah, I would never have even had a go at this, unless it was Cracks who does Exotics Radio podcast and Scott's Inverts. Cheers, Michael. That's you can see me little side cellar Horidia up there. Don't know if you've ever seen them, but I've got them in. They're in like they're in sort of I'd call it like semi-arboreal setup. It's one of them. I don't know if you ever seen them tarantula room, the cylinder enclosures. They're in them. I've got sort of like root pieces of wood in there, and half of them have got sphagnum moss in, and like half and half. They have a damp bit where they lay their eggs. What's Anson? It's one of them, but isn't it? I mean, I didn't really think I just want to come on and talk gobbledygook, but it's quite good fun. Like you interact with people. I found this hobby's ace. Like some of the people you meet and interact with. Obviously, we've all got common interests in that. And I love like I got back into the hobby in about 2017, and I've always kept stuff anyway when I was younger. I think one of the even in the 80s, you could get like 4 tarantulas was probably the only ones you could get, or the occasional red knee. And I've had like a chili rose. I had a chili rose when I was probably about 12, and a couple of weirder things actually, on and off, which you can't get anymore. But then I started having a look around the forums and stuff. And a couple of years later, found the Arachno boards and just realised how massive the sort of invert and exot. Yeah, I can understand that, Anton, as well. Yes, Michael, as well, on the same wavelength. And it is so easy. I mean, you know yourself, like me and you have had, and you, Michael, and Anton, like we've been chatting in the little groups, or like me and Anton have been talking shop in the Facebook messages and stuff. You're exactly right. Same wavelength, isn't it? Oh, please, can I have some garlic bread?
Garlic bread.
Like what Anton's just said there, it records your equipment. Yeah, it's, remember, like, was it Richard who had some Robin gets? Like he had some Robin bastards, didn't he? Like he nicked a monitor lizard. Thankfully, got it back.
That weren't as straightforward as it sounds.
Right.
Just a random
Right, fair
person.
enough.
But that's all I'll say. If you want to know any more, ask him.
Oh, I get it. Weren't a random person. I get it, mate. I get it. Yeah.
You got it back.
Rarely is, mate. Yeah, rarely is, isn't it?
Unfortunately, somebody broke into my house. I'm a very light sleeper. So's the missus. And we've got a massive dog that loves intruders.
Oh, yeah, it's flipping.
I've got a question.
What?
Well, there's metal camera stands here.
Who
Tara,
thinks
hello.
I should go down the shop and get me some cake?
I'm on a live.
Cake's always good.
We always talk about cake on lives.
I disappear for 10 minutes and go and have a fag. I don't disappear for half an hour down the shop.
It's only 5 minutes.
You're right.
I'll go after the live.
Okay.
What cake? Tara, what cake?
Chocolate.
Yeah, but it's
Have
from
you
a
ever
corner
had
shop,
orange
so it's
cake?
been sat there about a year.
So it still tastes like cake.
I had chocolate orange cake and it's fit ours. It was lovely. What else have I got here? Oh, God.
I've got a baseball bat. I have Bowie. Like I said, I've got a massive dog.
I'm not talking about weapons. I'm talking about.
And I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I can do myself pretty well.
Yeah, you don't want to have to, like, do you? But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I don't like fighting, but I can.
No, I've got like a solid metal camera tripod, which is just flipping. Where is it? This is a solid gimbal, and it's just right.
I've done a lot of mixed martial arts training and stuff like that.
It's tricky.
And it's like one of my old instructors showed us and taught us anything can be a weapon.
Yeah. That's where you go. You do that. You don't do that. You do that. Boom. And welcome back to Scott's self-defense. True that as well. There's just been a spate of bloody car robberies in next village to us. Actually, it's a bit of a nightmare. Scumbags. Oh, coolies.
What is that?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, 20 years plus in martial arts.
Brilliant.
Did get taught how to control my temper a lot in martial arts as well. That helped.
That's a massive thing, that, isn't it? Massive.
Huge.
I
Huge.
still like to stick at that sometimes because I can still go from bloody 0 to 60.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you, Michael, flipping it.
That's my tooth at the back.
Oh God.
Oh.
They're properly about in there, nice.
Even a banana Mario Kart.
Yeah, I've been to watch a lot of the martial arts as well.
Mm.
The way it's evolved is just absolutely mind blowing. It does worry me a little bit though. The damage that they can do to themselves in the cage.
Yeah, big time.
Later
Yeah.
on in life, the blows that they take. You know, you've only got to look at boxing. Mixed martial arts is and K1 and Muay Thai.
I remember I had like the early version of Sky very briefly. Like my mate, it was like a whatever you call them, you know, like a clone card or something. And it used to be on Eurosport years ago, didn't it? It was like the K1 thing or something like that. It was like the Baz Rutten days, I think. That was cool. I was like, what the hell? This is like flipping, yeah, real life Tekken.
Well, the original cage fighting with like the Gracie family. My God, they would literally go in the ring and
Jesus
one would have a
Christ.
judo outfit on, one would have a karate outfit on, or Muay Thai shorts, and they would literally go at it. At least a lot of the rules have changed now to protect the fighters.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Michael, I've only ever been knocked out once, and that was by my mum. And I'm not even lying. She put me in a headlock because we were messing around, and you're not going to hurt me, are you? And she squeezed, but she moved her arm from this position to this position, and then put her fingers out, so you've got that perfect knife blade going in the side of her neck. And as you know, that when you get somebody in a headlock, you don't want to keep them like that. You want to move to the side, fingers out, and pull in. And that's what she did, or not even knowing. And she knocked me out in the kitchen.
Teach me to do it.
And then the only other person who got come close was my old mixed martial arts instructor. He caught me one on the chin, and we were only sparring, but he certainly wobbled me. I was a big guy then as well.
Sweet chin music.
Yeah. I've tapped out a few times as well, I must admit, in sparring and stuff like that. Especially when, you know, you're against a purple belt or a black belt jiu-jitsu. If you're against a purple belt, it's hard enough. Them guys are they've really got a point to prove because they want that black.
Well, what people never mention, like, what
Dave,
people never say, actually blocking hurts as well. You know what I mean? It's not like your arm's like something made out of steel, is it? Kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, or your leg. You know, the classic leg check. That hurts like hell.
Have you seen the video where the guy does the kick?
Yes.
The guy
just
goes, it, and as he puts his leg down, it just snaps. And I tell you something, leg check, shin on shin, is literally, if your shins aren't conditioned to their max, will make you physically throw up. It's that painful. Trust me.
Yeah.
I was this close to throwing up a couple of times when I've checked.
Yeah.
And it is, the pain is, it's unexplainable. It is that painful.
It's a weird bone. I mean, I've got a friend who
hard lady.
Chun.
Wing Chun, that's the reptiles. Yeah, Wing Chun. Fucking hell.
One of my friends had to have his shin rebuild. Like he had that. I don't know if you can remember a footballer. I think he was named. Oh, I think he had it. Pierluigi Castoraghi had it. Gary Bust, he had it. That horrible injury where he fell forward and split his shin. And my friend had that, and I'm cringing thinking about it. And he had to have like tendons pulled out of his toes to fix the front of his.
Not seen
Horrible.
a cage fight. It was on the UFC. They've both run at each other. One guy's done a flying knee and broke the other guy's
Yeah,
forehead, caved it in.
yeah,
Man,
caves
that
it in.
guy was the guy with the caved in skull was so lucky.
Oh, that
So
would have been game over. Lights out for good. Yeah,
could have killed him. Yeah.
no lives left. Brainstem injury, like, oof, oof. Jesus Christ, bud. Hey,
Oh, birds and exotics, you're right, mate.
cool.
High acid reptiles too.
Oh, I remember acid. Saw the video acid reptiles. He had some hassle with a supplier, didn't he?
Quite a few people have had hassle with that supplier.
Right.
But there's news articles which I'm struggling to find, which go back years as well. But I ain't going to go into that now.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
I was like 158 kilogram, and I'm 1.94 meters. People never had problems before. I'm 5'11". I'm probably about 14, 15 stone now. I would have thought, but that's fat. At my peak, I was literally 15 stone when I was muscled up.
I'm
Big
trying
time.
to shift some now.
Yeah, I need to start running to lose some body weight. Definitely.
I'm off to the Lake District next weekend, and like three. Well, I don't. It's not the Three Peaks. That's someone else. But we're doing three Wainwright. Yeah, I'm getting down three Wainwright hills. Be pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, Scott rocking it.
who just mentioned swell reptiles?
I like them. I've had stuff off them. So
I know Northern Exotics has a lot to do with them. Sure,
yeah,
it's
I've had them. I've used them for live food and stuff like that. Pretty similar to you, Michael. Yeah. 13.
I have got to lose some weight. I know that pretty soon. 42. So it's time to improve the physique, isn't it?
Oh, whoa, was you? 42, gutted.
Get your, it's time to sort something out with the body so it prepares it for the next stages of life. Do you know what I mean?
That is exactly what I'm thinking. Because I want it to take as long as possible to flip and break down.
Yeah, exactly. I want to live forever. So
Yeah.
Anton always buys from Swell. Swell is 100% better than NHRC. Says Scott's Animal Adventures.
Don't know who NHRC is. Northampton Reptile Company. I don't know.
I don't know. I use Live Foods for You.
They're really good.
Scott's
The guy used to come on, didn't he? Linton, is it?
Yeah, up north.
Is it Sheffield?
I can't remember where they're based.
I think it's Sheffield.
The manager is such a nice guy. It's unreal. But to keep that Scott's Inverts discount code going, and we do need people to order using that code. Do you know what I mean? And the more
Yeah, I will
use that code, there's more chance of him sponsoring the next competition.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
He did £100 vouchers for the 2,000 giveaway. So when we get to 3,000, hopefully he'll do something similar. Northampton sent me a refurb old style microclimate stat when I paid for a brand new one. Holy poo. That's bad, Scott. That is really bad. What did they say in response?
It's a bit of fuck of that. Get rum that.
Just a little bit. My God.
2 are you? And he's ace, isn't he? Dave Fisher, isn't it? Don't talk to him enough, but he's proper my sort of person.
He
Just as
is.
animated as I am, like
He
he
is
loves
quite
his
old,
wolves.
isn't he, Dave?
And he loves his wolf spiders and stuff. I can see myself like being him, you know. I love the ones he's obviously got some nice woods where he can go. He gets that nice kind of moss.
Yeah, sphagnum moss, you can find that all over the place. You
Yeah,
just have
it's a different one. That what he gets, I think he's called feather moss. I think, but
the best places I found for moss is if you can find a building that's derelict
yeah,
and it's got a lot of sun going into it, and there's any
yeah, yeah.
smooth concrete surface, that moss just comes straight off.
Do you
But
know?
the further away from the road, the better. And if it does come straight off, remember to leave a lot of it there to regrow again. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you know that you can put it in a blender and paint it on like the substrate or something, and it will, because the way it works, like the moss, it's a weird. It's like, I think it's almost a cross between a fungi and a plant, really. Moss. It's not like a
It's
like.
in between, isn't it? It's in between almost.
Yeah, but you can paint it on. You can sort of chop it up, and you can actually paint it on, and it'll. That's how you can do it on. I don't know if you ever seen on the the cork bark, mossy cork barks. They
Yeah.
basically prepare it. They paint it on. Yeah, local churchyard just down the way from me. Yeah, but the only thing is with that, Dave, I don't want to get like attacked by ghosts and zombies and vampires and stuff as well. Yeah. Or Ecky Wankers, as they're called around here. That's what I am. I'm called a Hecky Wanker. I live in Escott Bank, so I'm an Hecky Wanker. Also, my middle name's William, so they sing to me, Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Fucking hell. In Belgium, you are forbidden to take more bark. Yeah, I can see the wisdom in that.
Yeah, I think in the UK it's like if you're going
Yeah.
to take bark, it's got to be off a dead fallen branch. Even the UK bushcraft people, they will always tell you that the wood that they're using is off fallen trees.
Exactly. Zombie OBT playing them. Yeah, what Michael's just said. Parasite. I think the worst thing I've ever had is
Zombie
flipping.
OBTs.
Worst thing I've ever had is the flipping centipede eggs. Oh yeah, I live near Wigan, Dave, so I'm in your corner there.
I almost pissed myself twice laughing.
I'm a Yorkshire lad, so ghosts don't scare me. I've dealt with Yorkshire lasses.
Good man.
Dave, couldn't deal with Coventry ones, mate. then nothing scares you.
Echo. Turn lights white. Don't you fucking dare. Sterling Moss.
Echo, play Judge Jules. Playing songs by Judge Jules.
Oh, it didn't get it all. It got a bit of that. It started. Echo. Turn lights purple. That's fucking hell. What the hell's going on here? That's not bloody.
Echo, play Wet Fart.
Sorry, he doesn't know that. What? Yes. What in the hell is this? This is actually working. It's actually talking a lot of nonsense, going, "Nee, we've got wet parts."
Echo,
Stop.
Echo, rap for me.
He was in the middle of the fart.
Never copy, Jack.
Deja.
And the lights have just turned me into a cross between Thanos and Walter White here. Stop that. Echo, no, shut up.
Scott,
Okay.
my phone's on charge. It's dead at the moment, so I can't show that.
I'll show you. I'll get some pictures of the thing. I've got like like a power bank battery now. Because I don't know if you know when we were streaming. Okay, when we were streaming last time, and it come up with a flipping EOS or whatever. Because the normal batteries, what are you on there? Yeah.
They're both dead. I've got to charge them up.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I can't take a picture of it at the moment. Back to me. Cool. Hi, mate.
Joe, that pet page. Hi, James. How are you, mate?
Cool. I've seen him for a bit.
James, we still have yet to link up to do a bit of a collab. I think me, you, and Robert's Talking Tea should do something. 3 men and a bunch of spiders. That could be pretty cool, couldn't it? And you know, I don't do collabs with many people.
It's good time in this. I'm glad you put the stream up because I just got these leads. I got all the leads and stuff today. I thought, bugger it. I was only pissing about on OBS anyway, and you just happened to be on. I thought, all right, get it working.
Smart home things are cool. Yeah, we
Not
got
when he's on.
Front room, which is pretty cool. The Echo's actually in here because Layla she'll do the washing up in here and she'll bring the Echo in here and she watches some weird stuff on YouTube. Yeah, James does a live on every other Tuesday now, I think it is. Same time as mine. So if you get bored of me, pop over to that pet page and check him out on a Tuesday as well. Like,
it's hard work, isn't it? The problem is, I'm always flipping. It's always a 5 o'clock get up for me on a Wednesday. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm dropping off by the end of your streams. It's happy days. Like I've got my jab tomorrow, second COVID jab, so I'm not up early today. It's perfect timing. Well, the thing is, she's still on. Christine was on before. Spider-Man. But I said hello, but then my bloody computer went stupid. So.
I think she said hello back.
Yeah, I bet she did, but we're flipping. I ended up having to charge my laptop. Like. I'll give her a text, actually.
Snake's going for a wander. I'm looking forward to getting that in the bath, cleaning all that aspen out. It was funny when the guy come. I literally could only open the door just a little bit wider than that because of all the spider enclosures and everything that was in there. I said to him, I said, mate, next time you come, I'll invite you in. I said, but if you stick your head around the door, you'll see what's going on. He was like flipping on.
What's your postie like?
Postman?
Yeah. I mean, because obviously you're getting more stuff.
Tara deals with him.
All right, yeah.
There used to be one, and he retired. And he knew what we were about. And if he had a parcel for us, he'd come here first. because he knew it was something live.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, yeah.
This postie that we've got now, he don't bother him. He'll just carry on doing his normal round. But he's changed his around, so he comes here later in the day, later in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my God, because he took on the new round, because he took on somebody else's round, he's obviously had to change the route because he wants, you know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, it's probably
She watches some weird guy, Scott.
like I've got a thingy. I've got W's. Oh shit! I've got W's going all right at the moment. I found them a lot easier to breed than the red runners. I don't know why. They just crashed me red runners, where the W's are fine. The only problem with W's, you can't feed juvies. You can't feed slings with them because they're too big, aren't they? So at the moment, I'm using
That's when your German roaches come into play.
Oh, they little. Right, I get you. Okay. Cool. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to do. Hey, see you later, James. Cool. I don't want to do.
See you later, James. Take care, mate.
Don't want to do flipping fruit flies. Ideally not. Yeah, happy days, bud. Happy days.
But if you've got these, you need to give them some sort of ventilation without them being able to escape. Because if these get out, that's it. Your house is infested.
Yeah, they can naturalize, can't they?
You have to be extremely careful with these. Yeah.
Mm. I don't want fruit flies anymore because they're flipping. You get mites from the damn things. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get mite explosions because of them.
Depends where you get your flies from.
Well, it's just it happens anyway because of the little whey stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like what they feed at the bottom, whatever it is. Don't get me wrong, you always get mites. I mean, you can't be paranoid about mites. They're in the air. They're part of the pollen makeup. Do you not? You're gonna. I get the odd explosion with them.
I had them in my communal, and I thought, well, okay, everybody's on about predatory mites. I'll get some of that. It killed all my hissers off and everything. It killed the whole communal. And I found out today, like, there's mites that live on dubia that keep them alive and live on hissers, and the predatory mites eat those. So next time,
they eat springtails as well.
Yeah, so exactly. So next time, if we get mites in a communal invert, I'm just going to leave them.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, the fact that they kill springtails off, it's just like scorched earth policy, isn't it? That.
Yeah. Hi, Happy.
Yay, happy days.
I had no crickets for my NAAA, so I gave it a cricket leg, and it took it just like us eating chicken leg. I used to know some breeders, and I asked them what they fed their slings, and they said cricket legs.
Yeah, cricket drumstick.
And when I feed crickets to my frogs, I remove the legs off them before they go to the frogs anyway. Just purely because they can move outwards, and then the cricket can get stuck. The hopper, can get stuck in a frog's mouth, like.
Give a live fruit fly only from fresh setups. Yeah, yeah. Right, I need to look at that. I don't have maybe that desert mantis is but that's actually eating springtails at the moment, and its next molt it'll take mini mealworms. I'd rather have bean weevils than fruit flies, but a lot of true spiderlings I've kept. They won't take bean weevils straight away.
That was the first video where you said that was admissible and you absolutely loved it. Was when I did bean weevil video.
Yeah.
Can you remember?
Yeah, because you set my colonies off with that. Happy
So,
days.
so easy to set up. So easy.
Yeah, I probably had about a year's worth bean movers from one £3 bag cost of that video.
So
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, I'm not doing the old oh yeah, Scott, amazing. But I wouldn't do this if you hadn't done your streaming at all, mate. It's ace.
You were one of the reasons that the channel started. You
Oh,
and Ashley back in the
cool.
old IPW group chat.
Yeah. I
What, a
think
year and a half, 2 years ago?
that's one of the only reasons I think that's one of the only reasons the group I don't think the groups are as active nowadays because of this. There's more interaction on this. Do you know what I mean? People hold off a bit really and sort of interact more in this now.
I think over the last 6 months, I think there's been a bit of upset. Not just with the obvious, just in a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of. And I think people have just backed away from them a little bit until it's a thing of the past, and then they'll explode again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Bean labels. It's one of them. You just stay involved though, don't you? You know?
Yeah, I do like flicking through the groups.
Yeah, yeah. I've
Sometimes you
just
see
been
something that you've never seen before, or somebody says something on there, and you
well,
think,
yeah,
I've never thought of that. And then when you research it, it's like, oh wow, you can do that.
yeah. I've just been chatting to the Jimmy Reed who's does his Jimmy Reed photography and he's got some nice new things like I was chatting to him. And thingy, I mean, I talked to Scott, you know, Scott's Animals, Scott Rivers, and Anton on Facebook Messenger.
Same.
Yeah, so not
Anton just annoys me with pictures of GTPs because they're fucking expensive and I can't justify, I can't
amazing,
afford it. The
amazing.
money that I want for the babies is just insane.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you so much.
for me,
Smashed it.
you beauty.
Anton, Anton donated a fiver earlier, and I did say to him, I'll put that in a separate account, so go towards the Amazon tree bower. So I'm going to put what Derja has just sent across in that separate account as well. So now we're 15 quid closer to the Amazon tree bower.
Nice.
The reason I want the Amazon tree bower is one, they're absolutely amazing snakes, and it's not
My
it's
friend's
not a
favourite.
snake that's an in-between snake that I'm going to get rid of. It's a snake that I do actually really want, but then it is the in-between snake from things like the Cali King and the Annery to go up towards GTP. So it's like the halfway mark. So a lot of people get the Amazon boa before getting the GTP. So I'm going to get the Amazon boa and then go for the GTP. But to be fair to me, I could probably, I could tomorrow with no experience get a GTP and keep it alive, completely healthy, because I've got friends like Anton in the chat, who's in the chat now, who will literally message and tell me everything that I need to do, all the rest of it to keep it alive and keep it healthy and keep it flourishing. I do feel really privileged like that because I know so many of you know so much stuff about different animals that if I'm ever stuck, I know who to message.
Yeah, it's
Oh, Dersian though, whacking a tenner across. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much.
nice.
Went into the pet shop and asked for some fruit.
Fruit hoppers.
They were like, "What?" Had to say fruit flies, even though they don't fly. Yeah, haven't they been genetically modified not to fly? Because isn't the third generation, in my experience, tend to fly?
Ross filler and how like I'm not never gonna get one to be honest. I'm 100% I'm 100% inverts. It's just me. You know what I mean? It's just how it is with me. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, for a start, I think Pac-Man frogs are amazing. Anything like that, I 100% get it. It's just for me, what I can manage to look after is inverts. That's just it, pure and simple. But I 100% get it. I love like things like Kenyan Samboas, Cresties, and yeah, the Pac-Man frogs you get. But for me, it's just 100% the inverts. Like, I mean, I might, the thing is, I would maybe try something like a spicy centipede, something like a Dehani or something with a bit of oomph to it. But that's where I'd stop. Like that's it for me.
Well, as you know, we've got all sorts, and hopefully the collection will carry on growing. Especially with the group that Anton's in. Is it inverts? No, is it reptiles, inverts, and fluffy tails?
Yeah, yeah.
JJ West's group.
Yeah.
Speaking to JJ as well, that obviously of Welsh morphology over on Instagram and Facebook. Candice is a very close friend of mine as well.
Blows my mind.
So the reptiles is somewhere where I'm definitely moving into, and then obviously we've got Ben from Ben's Pets as well, and Scott. Having all these people keep reptiles and blasting pictures up, it's sparking off another part of me, which I had a bearded dragon once, and then that was it. But now I'm thinking, oh, but I'm really thinking, especially with lizards, because you could go and get a beardy. But then I'm thinking, well, that would take up this much space, where really I want an Aki. And I know I want an Aki, but then I've seen a spiny Aki, which are a little bit more expensive. So I'm thinking, okay, where's it going to go? How much room does it take up? Can I have two? No, I can't. I can only have the one. So which one is it going to be? I do chat to Anton about that quite a lot. And he always says, ain't you got one yet? Ain't you got one yet? Whoa, Spider-Man 1978 is back. Right, Spider-Man.
Legend.
Who's the legend?
Spider-Man.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Bursts onto the scene, becomes an overnight legend, Spider-Man.
Brilliant.
Did you see Dave's Little Beasties, Havoc pink toe babies? No, I had pink toe babies. Oh, God, a year ago now. I did a video on the pairing of the Aviculia, and then I also used the male for the sperm induction video that I did as well. That was a long time ago now.
Confession, I killed an Avic years ago because of following them the crap care sheets. Flipping care sheets I had. This is going back to about 1999. Flipping. Oh, they basically the care sheet essentially said that they like almost constant rainwater. So I had a mini drip thing in it. Fucking killed it, obviously. Now we know, like, otherwise, you know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah. Waiting to go home. It's got work at 5 in the morning. It's got to be up at 5.
Oh no, not yet, Gav. We've just been well busy, and then this stream's just gone on and on for some reason. What was I going to say? Yes, I do know somebody that keeps Avics. They don't use a constant drip system, but cork bark, glue gunned to the side of an enclosure with half an inch of water underneath it.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I presume they're like canopy ones. My friend's seen him in. He's seen some of them in the wild. He's been to St. Lucia, and he said they live in the eaves of the shacks. Like they put the silk thing just under the eaves.
Oh, nice.
He's doing all right, mate. See this.
It's like 20 past 11. I've still got a few little bits I've got to tidy away around here. So I'm going to have to shoot because I'm getting picked up for work at 7:30 to go and pick the van up because the van's been in for repair.
Day off. So watch a bit there.
Uh,
Camera, a bit more Netflix and chill. And it is actually Netflix and chill at the moment, sadly. So yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna end the stream now. Thank you to everybody that's donated. Literally, the donations from today have literally paid for the Cali King when that was delivered today, and then also going towards the Amazon tree boa in the near future as well. And then the previous channel members as well. Andrew's actually a channel member, and that and the donations from previous streams is what's making all this possible. So thank you to everybody, and of course everybody that's viewing the content as well. Thank you so much. It does actually mean a lot to me that you guys will spend so much time with me and so much time watching the videos as well. Absolutely awesome. But tomorrow night 8 p.m. Another live. We have a special guest. Second City Serpents is coming on. He's got a challenge. It's going to be absolutely awesome. If he does it, I will be absolutely like gobsmacked.
Right, so, I think tired meal. Pop on stream tomorrow. I'm in a tired way, but yeah, up too early Wednesdays. It's horrible.
Tell me about it. At least we've got a short week. But right, Andrew, I'm gonna say goodbye.
See you later, guys. Yeah, see you later, mate.
Say goodbye to everybody in the chat.
Bye, everyone. All the best.
This weekend will be another live just while we're doing all this bit as well. So
yeah, I'm off. I'm off next week, so hopefully I can get involved a little bit. I don't know. You know what I mean? So.
Better not be late, Scott. I'm always late. Right, night, everybody. See you later. Bye.
See you later, everyone. Cool.